When you think of individual cells, what comes to mind? Blood cells? Skin cells? While these cells each have their own important function, we wouldn't consider them intelligent, would we? In every drop of pond water, there are uncountable single-cell organisms, each specialized to function and survive in their environment. Today, we're going to look at one of these single-cell organisms and ask the question, can there be intelligence without a brain? This is Thuricola, a single-cell ciliate that spends its life attached to a plant, rock, or some other substrate, housed in a tube made from its own secretions called a lorica. It has no brain, no central nervous system. It's just one cell that eats, reproduces, and performs several tasks that hold an important place in its ecosystem. As a filter feeder, it cleans the water and helps break down and recycle organic matter. And Thuricola itself is a food source for larger microorganisms and small invertebrates. It's almost identical to a related organism, Vaginicola, but there is an important difference. Thuricola includes something special when building its lorica. It constructs a trap door attached inside the lorica at an angle so that Thuricola can go out, but predators can't get in. This valve, or operculum, is made from a more flexible secretion containing Thuricola's own cytoplasm. How does Thuricola, without a brain, know how and where to build this trap door? It's the product of evolutionary adaptation and genetically encoded developmental processes, a fascinating example of complexity emerging without cognitive intelligence. Thuricola's DNA contains all the instructions needed to synthesize and arrange the materials for the lorica and operculum. Specialized cellular structures produce and secrete the materials that form the lorica and its components. Chemical and physical cues in the environment can trigger specific gene expression patterns that initiate lorica and operculum formation. It's similar to how our own bodies build complex structures like fingernails or hair without conscious thought. The process is entirely automatic, driven by cellular mechanisms that have been refined by natural selection over countless generations. No, Thuricola didn't study architecture or receive an engineering degree. It's just doing what it's genetically predisposed to do, providing an extra layer of protection so it can carry out its purpose. If you enjoy learning about the microcosmos, consider subscribing so you won't miss our next adventure.